Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to like and subscribe. Today I want to teach you how to trade in the market. What is it that you need to look for? What is it that you have to do? What is it that you don't have to do in the market in order to find yourself profitable? Number one, you need to stick to the pattern or the strategy that you know it is 100% or 90% working. You must know when to buy. You must know when to sell. Once you master these few things in the market, you're not gonna face difficulties. You're not gonna face difficulties. And then I will also be happy to share how I approach the market or which pattern or strategy I've used. And if you're also not profitable, I will advise you to try and approach the market the same way I approach it. Okay, let's use volatility signifier at the second is something else. Uh, but it's fine, we can still use this one. We can still use this one. Now, always remember, we have a place where we buy, we have a place where we sell. For an example, things that you need to prevent. Do not just decide to jump in here. Do not just decide to get in anyway. Like for an example, you notice that we have nothing here. If you're gonna jump in and then you sell here, later on, I want for our time frame, later on the market reverses, you find yourself taking a loss that you could have prevented. Now, let me share this with you. The more you wait for the right opportunities, is the more you're gonna become profitable. But the more you try to create opportunities that are not there, it's the more you're gonna face difficulties. Always remember, know what you are trading. Know what you are trading in the market. Once you master that, the higher the chance that you're gonna find yourself taking unnecessary losses. If you don't give yourself time to learn, you'll find yourself facing difficulties in the market. If you're the person who doesn't feel comfortable not to have trades, you're gonna have a problem. And another thing that I'll advise you guys to do, always pay attention to higher time frame. Always pay attention to higher time frame. What do I mean when I say always pay attention to higher time frame? Or which time frame do I consider as higher time frame? With monthly, weekly, daily, 12-hour, 8-hour, and 6-hour. That's higher time frames. If you pay attention to those time frames, you have the bigger view. Now you are not gonna be seeing things that are not there. You go to higher time frame, you see everything. Let's go to higher time frame. I assume by now you know the pictures that I use. And then as I said that if it is your first time watching my videos here, I'll also share the patterns that I use so that you can also use them. I only use 4 patterns in the market. The first one is support and resistance. The second one is supply and demand. The third is potential continuation pattern. The fourth one is trend lines. Those patterns to me, they mean a lot. And if you can learn how to use them, you will find yourself making a lot of money. Let me show you here. This is daily time frame. I will also share with you how you can find yourself making a lot of money in the market. Let me just add a trend line. If you don't know what a trend line is, I will advise you to go and check some of the videos that I made before. That is to do with trend lines. Now, if you trade trend lines, you need to have 2 touches. What do I mean by that? You have to have the first time, and then you have the second time as well. Therefore, you wait for the market to come back to the third time so that you can find yourself buying here. If you are struggling with trend lines, please let me know in the comment section so that I can make a video that will also help you learn how to trade using trend lines. Let me just use it, right? Now, I want you to look at this. This is where, or this is how we confirm that here we have a trade. What do I mean by that? We have a trend line. You have to wait for the market to come back and test the trend line. Trend line is one of the patterns that I use in the market. Do not forget that. Now, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole week You're waiting for the market to come back and test your trend line so that you can find yourself buying. What were you doing in the meantime? You were doing nothing for how many days? For 5 days. Now, I want you to look at this carefully. You were doing nothing for full 5 days. Day number 6, you have an opportunity to do what? To buy. Here's your opportunity to buy it. If you had a chance to buy, look at how the market pushed all the way up. How many candlesticks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But they are bigger than these 5 candlesticks. You could have made a lot here if you had a chance to get in on this trade. Number 1, your first take profit was going to be here, TP1. TP1. If you don't know how to place a take profit, let me know in the comment section so that I can also help you with placing a take profit. Now, let's go deeper on this one. I want you to look at what I do carefully. You know that when I trade support and resistance, I only pay attention to the touches. How many touches I have? Now, I have 2 touches on the resistance. The higher the chance that the market's going to penetrate the resistance. What is it I'm going to do here? Because since I decided to buy here, I move to the left-hand side. Now I have the bigger view. Since I have the bigger view, now I know that, oh, I have a resistance here. And it's going to be broken. I know for a fact because of my experience in the market. Therefore, what is it I'm going to do? I'm going to add another horizontal line. Why am I adding my horizontal line here specifically? I have a break of structure here. I have a resistance. I'm sorry, I have a support. I had a support. It was broken. It became a resistance this side. Therefore, that's where my take profit is going to be at. So this is my last take profit. I'm going out of this trade. Now I will go to higher time frame again to confirm that, okay, fine. Now I see that this is where the market's going to turn. What is it I have to do now? I check the direction from weekly time frame, daily time frame to confirm, or I notice, oh, this is where the market's going to turn. We have a broken support that was never tested as a resistance before. I'm looking for some opportunities here. This is very much fresh, hence you can see the downtrend. Hence you can see the downtrend. This is very much fresh. This is how you approach the market. Let's say you are using support and resistance. What is it you're going to do? You're going to find yourself selling it. But unfortunately, when it comes to support and resistance, and let's say you want to trade support and resistance, you need to go to smaller time frame to get opportunities now and then. When I say smaller time frame, I refer to 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. That's where you're gonna find support and resistance now and then, now and then, now and then. Like for an example, here the support was created around November. It was broken around 26 November. Hope you can see down there. Then it was broken. When was it tested? This was November 2023. It was tested when? Around February, if I'm not mistaken. It is around February. So you're going to wait for a long time waiting for the market to reach the break of the structure here. And then you find yourself selling. But that's worth it though at the end of the day. Because if you didn't know what to do here, imagine jumping in looking at these candlesticks. Because I know for a fact that we have people who decide to buy based on looking at the candlestick. Someone's going to look at these candlesticks. They're going to be like, oh, damn, the momentum is very strong. It's our time to get in. This is where we're supposed to buy. The momentum is very strong. The liquidity, blah, 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 blah. You start buying here. You didn't even check everything. The market's going to reverse. This is one of the things that is causing so many people to find themselves taking losses that they couldn't prevent. If it's your first time coming across my YouTube videos, please make sure you like and subscribe. If you find this information interesting, please do not forget to click on the notification bell and like as well. Now, if you do have a question, feel free to leave your comments so that I can come back and answer your comment as well. And then let's go back again and use another pattern that I use in the market to approach the market as well, using the same thing. Let's go back now. Which pattern we can use? Let's take a potential continuation pattern. We can also use this time frame, but I have to remove these few things. Let me start afresh. There we go. Now we are looking for potential continuation pattern. As we are looking for potential continuation pattern, I want you to look at this carefully. I want you to look at this carefully. Here we have the potential continuation pattern, very much fresh. As we have the potential continuation pattern and as fresh as it is, it was created here. What do you do meantime? You don't do anything. Let the market go 1, 2, 3. This one came here to test the market. You could have got your entry here to do what? To sell. Where is your stop loss? Your stop loss is above. I'm on daily time frame. Your stop loss is above. Now, this is another reason why I always say, do not jump on a moving trend. You must wait for the right opportunity so that you can gain in nicely and easy. Imagine jumping in here and place your stop loss above. We are on daily time frame. What was going to happen looking at this candlestick? The market was going to kick you out, and actually it was going to take your stop loss and then it was going to continue with your direction. Remember, you're going to sell here. But based on looking at this information and the candlestick as well, you'll be like, ah, flip, now I see you're going down, therefore, let's look for some opportunity. You jump in here, you place your stop loss above. I'm on daily time frame here. What is it that is going to happen? This is what's going to happen. They'll push the market up towards your stop loss. And then they will continue with their actual direction. How are you going to feel now? You'll be like, oh, flip, the market was hunting my stop loss, blah, blah, blah. This was not supposed to happen. Hey, my broker this, my broker that. Forget about the brokers. You will have so many brokers trying to find a perfect broker. You must bear this in mind that there's no perfect broker. What must be perfect is your pattern or your strategy. Knowing how to behave in the market is better than whatever you can think of. Imagine you're approaching the market, but you don't know what to do. Therefore, you're going to have more difficulty. So the best thing that you can do, know what you are doing, know what you are trading as well, and stick to whatever you are using. Therefore, the higher the chance you're going to see the results that are good. But then always remember, if you are trading on a higher time frame, do not expect to have trades every day. You wait for the right opportunity. Only if you guys can listen to me. Only if you can listen to me. I'm approaching the market differently. Some of you here maybe like, no, whatever you do, you don't do it right, blah, 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 blah. It's fine. That's how you feel. But at the end of the day, you must use your experience in the market. Do not just come with whatever you've had and believe it's working. Approach the market with your experience. There's so many things that I do not use in the market because of my experience. So many things I've heard that this is how much, use it, this how much, use it, blah, 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 blah. You use the whatever that they are saying, you keep on checking losses. For an example, you were told how to use support and resistance, but always when you trade support and resistance, you keep on checking losses. Why is that? You were told how to trade trend lines, but whenever you trade trend lines, you keep on taking losses. Why is that? You never ask yourself that. But I am here telling you how to trade trend lines, how to trade support and resistance. Why? It is because of experience. And I'm always against most of whatever that they used to say because of observations. The more you observe, the more you check, the more you notice that no, this is not how it's supposed to be. Remember, for an example, using support and resistance. People are used to what they used to say before. The more touches they have on the support, the stronger the level. You come to the market, you will find the opposite. The more touches you have, the weaker the level. You will find yourself taking losses because if you're going to find yourself buying or selling on the third touch of the support or the resistance. Last time I was live with this guy, he was telling me, hey, whenever you trade trend lines, this is how you're supposed to approach the market. You need to have the first time, and the second time, and the third time. On the third time, that's where you confirm that now you have a trend line. Where do you have to buy the trend line then? On the fourth touch. What happened on the fourth touch? The market broke the fourth touch as if there was no trend line. Therefore, this is another reason why people keep on taking losses that they couldn't prevent. So the best thing that you can do, stick to something that you know that it works, and then do not go against them. The minute you start going against the patterns that you are using in the market is the death of you in the market. That is why we have a high number of people who are not profitable in the market, and they believe that the market is dead, but they do not go deeper to invest. Let me show you another example. If you are out there, you trade support and resistance, and then you notice that, oh, whenever I trade support and resistance, I keep on taking losses. Remember, I said whenever you're going to trade support and resistance, you notice that the market, it will give you more than two touches. Do not get in there. Do not get in there. Because if you're going to find yourself getting in there, you will find yourself taking losses. Look at this again. Let's go to line chart. Here you have your support. I'm sorry, you have your resistance. Here's your support here. Now you notice that the market or the support was not touched here. But if you go to line chart and candlesticks, you notice that the market has just touched the support. Now you see, let me drag this one a little bit down. This. And you see that this was close, even if I put it like this. The reason why the market did not touch the support here, it is because on your left-hand side, if you go to smaller time frame, supply and demand. Supply and demand is located in the beginning of a new trend. That is the COTS. The market pushed all the way up. Can you see that? Now the market has reached a new resistance, of which is this one. Can you see that? Accurate. The market pushed all the way down until here. We don't know why the market changed is specific, but the answer is only on our smaller time frame. Now, that's not the whole point I want to show you. I want you to focus on the support in the resistance. Now you notice that flip here 1, 2, it was broken. Therefore, what is it I'm sorry, it was not broken. What is it that you guys are going to do in this situation? You notice, flip. Some will be like, here is our resistance. You're supposed to have a resistance here. You're going to get in and do what and sell. The minute you get in here, you place your stop loss above the market. You push all the way up towards your stop loss. And then it will hit your stop loss and then you continue with your direction. Therefore, you'll feel like, the market was hunting my stop loss. Whatever that happened was not supposed to happen. Of which is not true. Whatever that happened was supposed to happen. Everything in the market happens for a reason. So remember, whenever you approach the market, make sure that you invest your time in the market. Make sure you go deeper to check other things that could affect your trade. Let's say, for an example, let's take 12 hours. Let's take 12 hours. This is our 12 hours. If you look at 12 hours like this, let's say, let's just look for small here. We have 2 confirmations for trades. Now, that means we have different traders that are going to be in here doing what? Buying. Some traders are going to step in there and do what? And buy supply and demand. Remember, I said supply and demand is located in the beginning of the new trend. But then, if you're not my student, you're not aware of these things, and you also don't know how to trade them. Okay, sharp. Now you have 2 confirmations. Sorry, guys. Now you have 2 confirmations that confirms that the market's supposed to be an uptrend, right? Okay, I'll show you. I'll go extra mile just for you. I'll go extra mile just for you. And as I'm going extra mile for you, make sure that you leave a comment for me if there's something that you did not understand. If you feel like you do understand as well, do not forget to leave a comment for me so that you can see that whatever you're doing is fruitful to you. Sharp. Now, look at what happened. Let me just add a few things and then I'll explain after. Just add a few things and I'll explain after. Okay, looking at what happened here. So many people are going to step in here and buy. Always remember, I want you to bear this in your mind. Do not find yourself going against the direction of the market, no matter how happy you are, no matter how sad you are, no matter how broken you are, how heartbroken you are. Do not go against the direction of the market. Make sure that whatever you do, everyone is doing it. Make sure that whatever you are doing, everyone is doing it so that you can find yourself safe. But the minute you start doing your own things, that's the death of you in the market. Do not forget that. Sharp. Now, looking at this information, here you have the first time, there's a trend line, there's a second time of the resistance as well. Second time of the trend line. Where do you have to find yourself selling here? How many touches do we have on the trend line? 3 touches. Do we have to come back and sell here? If you know the answer, leave a comment for me. Sharp. Now, we come back to this one. We have the first time here, we have the second time here. Now, if you have the first time and the second time, where do you have to buy? On the third touch, right? Buying here, how many people are going to step in and buy here? Traders who are trading trend lines and traders who are trading supply and demand. They're going to step into one. Both of them are going to the same direction. Why do you have to find yourself going against them? That's $1 million question. Why do you have to find yourself going against them? Isn't it that you must find yourself being profitable? You must find yourself profitable in the market. How are you going to be profitable if you are going against the direction of the market? Okay, we are not there. Now look at this again. If you didn't know, once your trend line is broken, even if you look at this one, it was successful. Yeah, it was successful. So you find yourself selling. It was broken. The market came back to just a trend line as it was broken as well. Another opportunity to do what? To buy. Look at this again. As the market was pushing up, we don't have we don't have any other candlestick that is opposing the direction. All right, guys. Thank you for watching as well, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay, let's continue. Now you come back again. Now I was just talking about trend lines and supply and demand. Those are the patterns that I use in the market. I want you to pay attention to the supply and demand again. So as you are trading supply and demand, look at this. Supply and demand is located in the beginning of the new trend. I'm not gonna go deeper on supply and demand. I'll advise you to go and check the videos that has to do with supply and demand. I will add them on my card. Now look at what happened. Here is the supply and demand. They left it on the beginning of the new trend. I'm on 12 hour. You know that 12 hour you're gonna see one candlestick every after 12 hours. So this one is 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours, another 24 hours. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The market was going up and then it came back down. 5 days we're doing what? Nothing. Waiting patiently for the market to come back in, just to supply and demand so that you can find yourself buying. What is common? Let me know in the comment section what is common between trading supply and demand and trading trend lines. Remember, this is our trend line, even though my line is not accurate. You can see this is how you trade trend lines. Now I have a trend line. I have a confirmation that I have a trend line. I'm gonna add this one and wait for the market to come back and test this one. All right. So if I waited for the market to come back and test this one, and then you waited for the supply and demand to come back and test, what is common between supply and demand and trend lines? Let me know in the comment section what is it that is common between the two. Okay, let's go back a little bit and check. I said earlier, when you approach the market, do not trade what you don't know. You must not approach the market without experience. You must not guess whether the market's going to go up or it's going to go down. Do what you know that it works. When you open your screen, make sure that you look for something that you know. Do not just open the market just to guess. Let's go to smaller time frame. Do not open the market just to guess. I'll show you why I'm saying that. I'll use 4 hours. 4 hours is very nice and interesting. Now, this is my 4 hour. You come in, you guess, you guess, you guess. You feel like, how do I feel today? I feel like this. I assume that the market's gonna go down. I feel like the market's gonna go up. Therefore, what is it you're gonna do? You'll just jump in. And then once you start jumping in, it's over. Now, I want you to look at this carefully. Here you have a resistance. I'm on 4 hours, another resistance. The market pushed all the way down towards here. And then the market changed the direction. Uptrend, can you see that? They left toward a potential continuation pattern. They pushed again all the way up. You notice that, oh, so the market is keep on going up. And then this dodge will give you some type of indecision, like you're like, the market's getting weaker. Instead, some of them are going to sell here because of the touches. If you go to 1 hour, you'll notice a clear resistance. So many people, more especially those who don't know, they're gonna step in and sell. Hence, you can see the candlestick day on the trend line. And then later on, the trend line was broken. Look at the candlestick that pushed all the way up. Those who don't have experience, guess what is it that they're gonna do? They will step in and buy. And they will be like, damn, the market is now an uptrend. As soon as they buy here, expecting that the market is going up, they will be in profit with few pips later on. Why is that? How did that happen? No, the market is wrong. The market is manipulating me. Yeah, whenever I'm taking, whenever I'm taking a trade, the trade that doesn't go according to my direction. Hey, this is wrong. This is wrong. There's nothing wrong here. What is wrong is you because of you did not invest in knowledge. If you pay attention, most of my students are gonna get this one right. If you are one of my students and you know, I'll ask you to give us the answer why the market turned here on the comment section. Why did the market turn here specifically? What happened? I'm not gonna show you here, but I want my student to comment and let me know on the comment section what happened. As you notice, look at how the market went down. This is why it is very much important for everyone to invest in the market. Give yourself time to understand. Whenever you analyze, do not look what you want to see. Look for what they did. You notice that, oh, here they left me in a resistance. I'm sorry, trend line first time, second time. That means I have to buy it. Oh, okay, the market pushed all the way to the resistance. Now the market is coming down towards what? The trend line. I'm looking for a buy opportunity. It's for our anything. Now, you know that whenever you are looking for an opportunity here, you must also find a way to exit. How were you guys gonna exit? Where were you gonna place your take profit? I'll ask. You're going to place your take profit here? If your answer is yes, just reply or just comment with resistance. If you're going to place your take profit on the potential continuation pattern, just comment potential continuation pattern or PCP. I will know. There's something that I want to see. And if you're out there, you're watching my videos daily, but you're not my student, let me know on the comment section. I will also see that you follow me in whatever I say you must do. Now let's push a little bit to the right hand side. I want you to learn how to analyze this way, how to approach the market this way. If you notice that they left something unattended, do not assume that they're not coming back for what they did. They know what they are doing. Once you fall for their trap, you'll find yourself in deep trouble. Look at this. We have our potential continuation pattern, but the market pushed all the way down. The market came back to do what? To test the potential continuation pattern. And then now we have the downtrend. And you see that the next thing the market turned, it pushed all the way up. Why did the market push all the way up? Let me show you. You get the horizontal line. Why? What happened? You may not see, but you see. Then the break of touch. These are the things that you need to observe. If you're gonna fail to observe these, you're not gonna make it in the market. The market came here to test the what the resistance as the second touch. It was broken, it was tested, the market pushed all the way up. So if you are one of those who like to jump in the market and go, yeah, I'm jumping in here. I know that the market's gonna test it's gonna push all the way up by looking at these candlesticks. This is one of the most mistakes that most of beginners do. They take decisions based on the candlestick. Now, let's say you are one of those who are taking decisions based on candlesticks. What are you gonna do? You're going to buy the looking at this candlestick. You think of, hey, the momentum is very much strong. Hey, the buyers are stepping in, the buyers are getting in, therefore that means you need to buy. You buy here, you do what they call backholding trading, and then the next thing you notice that your account is zeros. How did that happen? You you decided to buy based on the size of the candlestick, and that's the data view. Let's say maybe your account's not gonna grow. The minute the market reverses, that's when you will realize, oh, flip, resistance. I'm selling. You notice the minute you're gonna notice after the market hits your stop loss and then it becomes a downtrend. This is where you will notice that, oh, flip on top here, the resistance. Once you notice while the market is up here, you will have the confidence to sell. You will like, damn, I was wrong to buy it. When I lay the candle now, this is where it's supposed to sell. You start selling here, you place your stop loss above. You're on 4-hour time frame. Looking at this candlestick, the market is very good for me to sell. You start selling here. Later on, stop loss down. The next thing you check, the market continues with your direction. Your account is now 0. What is it you did wrong? You don't even know what is it. Isn't it that you don't have much experience in the market? So if you fix how you approach the market, the higher the chance you're going to see good results. Always remember, most of the patterns that you see in the market, they requires you to be patient enough whenever you're trading. Once you start creating opportunities that are not there, it's a dead of you, my friend. Let's go to 1 hour because I know most of you hate to trade a higher time frame. Whenever I always say, consider using higher time frame, you look at me as a fool. It's fine. One day you'll remember me that, this guy was helping me, but I did not listen. Check. I removed this one. Even if you are using 1 hour, but 1 hour it's a bit good because if you don't wait that much, sometimes you can wait more than 24 hours. Can you see my trend line? 1, 2, this is where I'm going to sell. Or this is where you're supposed to sell. As you are selling here, you're not gonna sell alone. You're not gonna sell alone. Traders who are trading trend lines, they're gonna step in here and do what and sell. My people my students are going to step in and trade what? PCP. What are they trading? PCP, and then in which direction? Sell. What are you gonna be trading? What are you gonna be doing? Buying based on looking at the structure, like the market was going down for a long time. Now the market is going up, so uptrend. Remember, you don't have experience, right? You just assume, wait, the market was going up for a long time. It was going down for a long time. Now it's time for the market to change the direction. So you'll assume. You start assuming everything is in front of you. When I say to you, always trade what you see. You want to trade something that you don't know. My people are going to stay in here. Some are going to stay in here. Yeah, I have both patterns that I trade in the market. PCP, trend line. What of the patterns are telling me to do what? Sell. What am I gonna do here? I'm going to sell. If you know how I place my take profit, leave a comment for me and let me know how I set my take profit. I want you to open your mind to not look things the other way around. In the beginning of a new trend, what is it you get? Supply and demand, right? Sharp. This is the beginning of the new trend. The market was going up for hours, and then boom, the market changes direction. Later on, the market is going up. Three candlestick ups. You notice that, oh, yes, the series of three candlesticks, that means the market is pushing up. You get in, you buy. The next thing, the market is pushing down. You take into candlestick. Why? Because you don't know what it is. You don't know what supply and demand. Always remember in the beginning of the trend, that is where you're going to get supply and demand. How I approach the market is very simple, but then it requires you to be I don't know which makes sense I it down, but you must be somehow stereotype like don't do something like stick to maintenance e-services. The minute you stick to what I said you must use, that's where you're gonna see good results. That's where you're gonna see the improvement as well. But if you're gonna find yourself seeking for trades, you'll be like, yeah, so now let me ask you a simple question. You mean I must not jump in here? Imagine if I jump in here and then the market push all the way down. You will be lucky someday you're gonna jump in here, the market will go down. But that doesn't mean that now you know how to trade. What are you gonna do in this situation? Let me share a story. I've seen someone buying. As they were buying, they took a loss. They started selling. They took a loss. Both sides. Imagine you buying, you took a loss. You selling, you took a loss. Like what the hell is going on? Isn't it that if the market is going up, I'm buying. The next thing the market goes against me. That means the market is selling. You start selling, but the market still hits your stop loss. Damn, what is wrong? What is wrong? What is it you're doing wrong? So many people know that and they have experienced this. When you are buying, the market is kicking your stop loss. When you are selling, the market is kicking your stop loss. Actually, getting at the market, yeah, what is happening? It's funny. You can't even tell. Why? Because if you don't have experience. Simple example of this is where the market check. I feel like we are buying, getting a buy here. The market push all the way up a little bit. You don't know why the market 10 years. If you don't know, it's because of the support on your left-hand side. The market is now going to push down. Where is your stop loss if you find your stop loss is going to be roughly here? The market will hit your stop loss. After it hits your stop loss, you notice that there's a better structure on your left-hand side. Once the support is broken, it becomes a so what are you going to do? You start selling. You place your stop loss a little bit high. Guess what happened? You'll be in profit the next thing, the market pushes again, it hits your stop loss. Two losses in a row. Same trade or same pair. How? Why is it? How do you allow that? How do you allow such thing to happen to you? It's wrong. It's wrong. But at the end of the day, guys, I will advise you to invest your time in the market. Do not take things that you just hear and then you apply it on your daily trading. Now, hence I share my experience with you right now. I want you to take this information and go and verify it over and over and over and over and come back to me and let me know the results. Guys, thank you for watching to this far. And if you did not subscribe, please do not forget to like and subscribe and also share this information with others so that everyone can learn how to approach the market. It is very much simple to approach the market, guys. Do not be scared. Whatever that's going to make you scared, it's because of you don't have a strategy, you don't have a pattern. Therefore, you will be scared whenever you're going to take action. And once you become scared, you're going to find yourself making so many mistakes. That must be a prevention. Give yourself time to learn. Get someone who's going to teach you. Get someone who's going to give you the skills so that you can use your skill in the market. There's no way that you're going to be like, I'm going to find this thing, I'm going to do it on my own. Good luck. Good luck. Yes, Oh, let me just be clear with you. You can learn the market on your own, but it will take you time to be profitable. If you start learning how to trade starting from today, 2024, expect to be profitable roughly 2030 if you are on your own. If you are on your own, expect to be profitable roughly 2030. And by then, if you're not gonna give up, if you're not gonna give up. But if you're gonna give up, that's the best thing you can do as well. But the best thing I can advise you to do, guys, invest your time in the market. Open your chart daily. Even if you don't have money to trade, look at the chart. Go back and check how the market behaves. There's a lot that I will share with you guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I'm going to upload anytime. Make sure that you click on the notification bell so that you must be notified whenever I post something.